I don't want intro anymore. I don't care about an intro. I purposely bent down in front of my doctor during an appointment.
Nick didn't like having me as your roommate.
My only way. Okay, hold on. Wait, how do you get it to go bigger? Okay, my doctor is around my age, and I was explaining my hip pain and how, and I, oh my god, wait. Wait, I need to restart. My age, and I was explaining my hip pain, and I could have easily just said when I was bending down, it hurt on my way up. But instead, I hopped off the bed and bent down in a deadlift form and showed him where it hurt. My brain was thinking quicker than my body before I realized what I was doing and kind of felt a little slutty and did it again and then extended my leg back to show him that it hurt when I did that. He probably thinks I'm so odd, and I was a little embarrassed after. Wait, what? Wait, okay. She extended her leg back. So, like, she's, like, bent over, and she, like, pulled her leg back?
Demonstrated on camera.
I'm not said I don't know about that. Their training is so intense they tend to lose any of the typical social embarrassment mechanisms the general population has. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Considering that I told him about and it's I don't know what the I get paid to live with and be friends with my roommate. it's sort of it's sort of an odd situation, but when I was moving to a new city for college, I joined a Facebook group about finding roommates in the area. I didn't have a lot of money and would be working to pay my own rent, so I wanted somewhere cheap. After two potential places fell through, I was losing hope. Then I got a message from my roommate's mom. She basically explained her kids struggled to make friends and keep roommates around. She was super desperate and offered to pay half my rent each month. All I had to do was live with her kid and be their friend. I was also super desperate to find somewhere to live before the semester started, so I agreed. I've held up on my end on a deal despite the fact I absolutely hate my roommate. They're disgusting, have no social awareness, completely helpless, super dramatic, and have an insanely mess social life and generally just suck to live with. I absolutely hate them, but I get to live in a really nice apartment for pretty cheap despite being a nightmare roommate and a person. I do feel bad for them. I know if they find out they'd be so devastated, so I never told anyone about it. Oh. Wait, is that kind of sad?
What?
The person lives with their roommate, but the roommate's mom paid the person to live with them. Like they were like, "I'll pay the rent if you just be my kid's friend and live with them." But then the person said that they low-key hate them.
That is messed up.
They said they're disgusting, have no social awareness, completely helpless, super dramatic, and have an insanely messed social life, and generally just a suck to live with.
Damn.
That's kind of so sad.
Hey, Julie. Heard you got that drip, 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 drip.
Or the Redditor should feel about the person, but then again, you're using them. But then again, it's the mom, too. The mom that asked for them to do that.
You gotta say OP when you're talking about the poster.
OP? Okay.
Yeah.
Original poster.
Original poster.
Yeah, I know what that means. So I have to click on it. Does it look bad?
If that's how you like it.
Weird text I got from a hookup I had 25 years ago. Bro, I want friends so bad. I need more friends. Okay, weird text I got. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, to be clear, I am old now. I am 50.
I don't speak German neither.
I am 50. I sing along with the song at the grocery store, and I get excited when we go to Olive Garden because I just want chicken parm and a salad swimming and dressing without judgment.
I don't know. I think it's kind of sweet.
But I was young once. Last night, while in the midst of a rewatch at West Wing, I got a text. It was a strange sort of, "Hey, do you remember me?" The number was unknown, so of course I didn't. Then they did the same area code. Oh my god, they had the same area code that I live in. Oh my god, they had the same area code that I have. Although I haven't lived there in years, I still kept the same number. The text seemed shy and not at all like spam, trying to fish for information, so I engaged. They told me a name of a small city they used to live in. It was a bedroom community close to where I lived in my mid-20s. I didn't give much away as to their identity. Wait, it didn't give too much. Oh my god, I can read. It didn't
And
give
then
much away as to their identity since it was again all in the same area code. It's D. The memory of him. Wait. Is this a man?
oh, that nigga like niggas.
Wait,
Happy Pride Month.
This is a girl though, a woman. It didn't really say anything about that. To be clear, I am old now. Yeah, it doesn't really. Wait, maybe. Okay, hold on. It's D. The memory of him came flooding back. He lived in a historic building that had to be converted to condos. I had been fully impressed. He continued to be kind of respectful as he reminded me where we met for dinner, and he was so attracted to me. I certainly don't feel it at the time. He seemed out of my league. It was all sex appeal then, but it seemed cartoonish when I was standing next to handsome men of an average height who had their acts together enough to live in buildings that had names. Too tall, too curvy, too talkative. It was surreal hearing him say he thought of me often and thought so highly of he? I think they meant of me. Though I was amazing, I waited for the other shoe to drop. Inevitably. It did. He talked specifics about a sexual encounter he thinks about too often. There I am sitting next to my husband.
Ooh, shit.
Oh my god! Sitting next to my husband, who is full aware of who I am talking to and how I know this guy. And he mentions that on one occasion I bought toys.
What did you say about my husband?
I don't remember this though. It seems like me. I quickly shut the conversation down and I'm a little embarrassed and I took part in it. I haven't told my husband and how this conversation finished. I'm not meeting with this guy. I'm not going to continue this conversation. My husband is certainly aware that I had some wild years and I know this guy from those years. He can do the math. Here's the confession. I cannot stop thinking about being at his place and while the snow fell. Oh my god!
This shit was AI.
Do you think so?
Who thinking of snow out there?
Oh wow. That's not even a good fake story. Aww. It was fake. Well, the emotions are real. I left a hitchhiker at a gas station and I still think about it. Wait. My girlfriend and I were on vacation in Ireland last year. We had a rented car. And one day while driving along a rural road, we spotted a hitchhiker. He appeared to be Indian and he was wearing a turban. Since my girlfriend's mother is Indian, she immediately insisted that we stop and offer him a ride. The hitchhiker was heading to the city that wasn't really on our route, but we agreed to take him part of the way to help him out. The first thing I noticed when he got in the car was the smell. He smelled strongly of sweat. I tried not to judge him because I figured he had probably been traveling for a while and hadn't had the chance to shower. Wait, is this AI too? I'm scared now. Okay, hold on. A little later, he quietly farted.
Bruh.
It wasn't loud, but we both heard it. He didn't acknowledge it or apologize. Not long after that, he fell asleep and started snoring. By that point, I was honestly getting irritated. I still felt sorry for the guy, but between the smell, the farting, and then the falling asleep in our car, it became too much. He thought this was an Uber.
Would you be irritated if the nigga you was next to farted?
I mean, if it smells bad and they kept going, like if it was just one, fine, two, fine, 3, 4, 5, and 10, and so on, you're pushing it. Eventually, I pulled into a gas station and woke him up, telling him we were stopping so he could use the bathroom if he wanted. Once he went inside, I took his bag back out of the car and placed it next to the entrance and drove away. I still think about it from time to time. Part of me feels guilty because I never explained why I wanted him out of the car. I just couldn't bring myself to tell someone that they smelled so bad, and I didn't want them riding with us anymore. I was much bigger than he was, so I never felt physically threatened. Looking back, I'm not sure he deserved to be left alone behind like that, but at the time, it seemed like an easy way to end an incredibly uncomfortable situation. Someone said, "LOL, you're carrying this Gil all this time. He probably think it's sweet. I'm halfway there." I stayed up late to watch movies, specifically so nobody joins me. What? What? This post is for those who. Wait. This post is for those of you out there who have never smoked meth but are thinking about it. Wait, can I put this in a video?
Yeah. As long as you're not doing meth.
Said, I'll save you the trouble. The first hit is incredibly pleasant and you feel really good and calm and content. Like the best day you've ever had. So you think we'll have another. Well, I'll have another. And just like that, you're thinking about effing a warm piece of raw liver on a highway overpass during rush hour while wearing a dog collar. Yes, so just don't. I hope you and the liver are happy together at least. Yes, it was a beef heart for me. Hook my battery to it. Wait. He actually did this? Wait, he actually did this.
Victor, you actually did this?
A one night stand, and then I met her again at a friend's house. So I'm 56 and occasionally do some stand-up comedy.
Look at your dad, such a dork, keeping bees.
Last year I did a set and usually leave after, but because once I do, the last set it flips from jokes to karaoke. I stayed that night, smoked a few joints outside. 56 and you're still smoking joints? Why am I
The
turning?
grind don't stop.
Apparently. You're making me tired. Phone break.
Hello, Karen.
Okay, phone break over, I guess. I stayed that night. I smoked a few joints outside as I gave up drinking, went back in and met a woman who was 45. She tells me she was once a stripper and in Hustler magazine. Who is she? We ended up at my place, had some fun, and said maybe I'll see her again if I did more stand up. About a month later, I went to a coworker's barbecue who was 20 years or more younger than me. When lo and behold, was my one night stand. She's his girlfriend's mother. Never said anything. We did reconnect after the night at his place. Always a fun reminder of 2 nights of fun. Oh. Every time I see him, every time I see him at work now. Update. I should add she definitely is not my wife. She is definitely not wife material. Wasted both times I met her in. Wait, so they did it when she was drunk? No comment. Kobe! Look, you're on cam. You don't care. Whoa. My art teacher tried to shave my bush. When I was in 8th grade, my art teacher was super cool and I really
Hey,
liked him.
him.
Wait.
Oh.
And I really liked him. He was one of my favorite teachers in school until one day he told me he had some stuff he brought for me. He said it was some clothes or whatever, so I was like, cool. And went to his house?
Yeah, they blowing it.
You never go to a teacher's house by yourself, even if they are your teacher. I thought this was known. And then I don't know what happened, but where did you go? First of all,
Food.
you.
I have food.
Oh, I was like, cool. I went to his house since we lived in a small neighborhood. He told me it was in his room, so I went into his room. What the fuck? Okay. He told me it was in his room, so I went to his room and he closed the door and locked it. Wait. No, locked it. Then he asked me if I ever vaped. I told him no, so he gave me his vape. At this point, I thought he was really the best person in the world. I hit his vape and it was so strong that I felt a little lightheaded. Next, he asked me to try on the clothes he had for me. I tried to put them on over my shirt, but he told me to take my shirt off first. And obviously I did because we are both men!
Oh.
This is why I like when they put I am a 26 male and then the person is a 26, you know what I mean? Like it just helps my mind. Now I'm like,
Whoa, it was a guy.
I put them on over my clothes. He asked me to take myself off. We're both men and we were personally really close. But then all of a sudden he pulled out his trimmer and asked me if I shaved my bush. I was like, and he tried to shave it, but I said no a couple of times and he let me go. After that, I never even went to art class or talked to him anymore. I mean, I knew he was gay, but I didn't think he was a pedo. Wow.
Y'all be hiring the wrong motherfuckers, man. Why would you go through all that college, get a degree in art?
I had sexual intercourse with a gay guy despite being straight myself. I, 24 male, am by no means homophobic. My girlfriend, 25 female, had invited a coworker back from dinner last night. Let's call him Connor. Connor?
You fucking kidding me?
Connor, what are you doing here?
Bro.
Okay. I, 24 male, and by no means homophobic. My girlfriend, 25 female, had invited a coworker back for the dinner last night. He wrote this the day after.
He must have liked it.
Let's call him Connor. He had told me he needed company. Went through a messy breakup with his boyfriend. All right, I agreed. More the merrier, and sure it was. Connor is
absolutely hilarious. We drank wine, talked for hours until we lost track of time. Because it was past midnight, he had alcohol. I offered him to stay over in the guest room. We broke off for the night, my girlfriend and I in our room, Connor in the guest. Everything was fine and normal up until this point. While I was getting intimate with my girlfriend, she kept indirectly suggesting we had a threesome with Connor, saying things like, "Did you know Connor is a bottom?"
Bruh.
Oh! And oh, you and Connor look cute together tonight. And are you feeling adventurous? Straight up, I told her no, it's not happening. Then she began begging. I said no, it's not happening. She began begging, telling me she promised to help him, that her boyfriend, me, is open-minded. That if I refused, I'll embarrass her and everyone will call her a liar.
But she did lie.
Oh my god. It all made me very uncomfortable, but I gave in. Not 5 seconds later, Connor is knocking on our door, and the rest is history. While I'm laying down on my back, Connor.
What is his questions? Like, I wonder if he liked it, bruh.
He didn't. It's nice to know. See, now he's whining because now he want to come back in. See? See? Come here. Ugh.